Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighs in at 133.4 pounds. Fighting out of Peculiar, Missouri. Give it up for Michael Kelly. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. He weighs in at 133 pounds. Fighting out of Jalisco, Mexico. Give it up for the machine gun, Raul Romero.
Referee Mike Anglin has the call for this fight. David, if we add their ages, it's 100 years in the cage right now, and here we go.
You know what, I'm not a mathematician, but I wasn't going to say it.
I got that one in the ears from production. Oh, they low kick. Oh, to start off.
Hopefully, Romero's looking to shake it out here.
Got to knock things back into place, ladies and gentlemen.
One thing I can say just from looking at these two, no matter their age, they're both in great shape.
Romero's like, heck with it, let's do this.
Get him fired up, let's make some noise!
Oh, Romero opens up with a body kick.
Romero just marching forward.
Romero's just throwing hands.
Right hand right down the middle, uppercut.
Oh, now.
Little payback.
Little payback.
Oh, my God.
Little tit for tat, ladies and gentlemen. Little smile out of Romero there, too.
At least we can say at their ages, legacies, families, trees are already set. So I think we don't have much to lose as far as that's concerned.
Well played, good sir. Well played. That one even brought a smile to referee Mike Anglin. All right, now we're going to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, again, we're gonna see we're seeing a lot of karate style out of Kelly here.
Yeah, just playing the outside, throwing those side kicks. Probably once he's felt that power from Romero, he's like, I got to keep this guy off me. I got to do something.
Oh, big shot to the body by
right
Romero.
here in front of us, and you can hear those shots landing.
Romero just teeing off.
Kelly shelling up there, not letting anything get on the inside, countering there with his own right hands. Going to the body is Kelly. Nice spinning attack by Kelly.
Beautiful.
Now Romero's like, I got something to think about now. He didn't see that one coming.
Not only that, but we're seeing Kelly now start to attack that leg. He's trying to bait in that spinning back kick.
Yes, draw him in there.
But Raul is having none of that business.
Nice right hand by Kelly. Ooh, wide left hand there by Kelly.
The other thing that we have here is orthodox versus southpaw, which is a lot of why we're going to see the strikes low.
Yes.
Because whenever you go for those leg kicks or body kicks, it has the potential of working its way out.
Yes, low strikes, and then if they clinch up headbutts, you kind of see that a lot as well, too. Inadvertently, of course.
Romero kind of teeing off here, answers back from Kelly.
What I can say and what I've seen from Kelly, though, he's playing a little bit of that rope-a-dope on the cage there. He's covering up very well and looking for his shots. He's not just covering up to defend.
The other thing he's doing is he's attacking that front leg. He's doing that front leg side kick. And what's going to happen is a lot of times you'll see him tack that, and then the next thing you know, he's going to go upstairs and kick him in the face.
That's that veteran experience.
Right.
Shell up, counter. Shell, counter from Kelly there.
Let's go, work, Raul, work.
We got some knees working in on both sides.
Romero here trying to make some space, land some of those uppercuts.
Head in the face, Raul, head in the face on the fence.
Oh! Both of these guys.
Whereas Romero is just kind of winging his punches, yeah, he's landing, but Kelly has great eyes. That's what I've noticed. In the fray, in the fire, you see him peeking through his gloves looking for his shots and picking his shots there.
Hands up, Raul, hands up. Let's go, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong, finish strong.
End of round one. What a fight.
I am thoroughly impressed here.
You know what that just showed, David? Age is nothing but a number.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Jeremy.
It's because I'm old and that's how it happens. So if you were in the corner here of Michael Kelly, what advice are you going to give him to stop this whirling dervish that is Raul Romero?
Maybe add a jab in there. He's doing a good job countering, but he's taking a little bit too many shots looking for his counters. Maybe be on the offensive just a little bit more. Let's start with a jab because we know Romero's going to wing that right hand. That's what he's looking for. A jab can kind of disrupt Romero's cadence there, and then Kelly can build off of that.
So adversely, if you're in the corner of Raul Romero, what do you got to do to stop that side kick?
That's kind of a hard one. We see that a lot from like a John Jones character. They get in their head, and those spinning attacks seem to be really overwhelming the senses of Romero. So he has to just keep marching forward, but keep that chin down.
Big knee to the body out of Romero again.
Blocking, countering by Kelly. Romero still coming forward. Nice job rolling that big right hand.
Big knee to the face there out of Romero.
Romero's done a good job of keeping Kelly against the cage, though.
There is no quit in either one of these gentlemen.
Perfect. Put the pressure on it.
Now you can see how Kelly starts to change his stance before he throws those spinning attacks there. If you pay attention, he kind of kicks his right heel out. And he's telegraphing it a little bit, but it's so quick he's still able to land it every now and again.
He's doing it good off a setup. The kick to the spin.
Yes.
The kick to the spin. We saw it again. He caught Romero with it a couple of times, but Romero seems to be getting kind of, he's feeling it out. He's seeing it coming.
Yes.
Down to 2 minutes remaining here in the second round. Again, right in front of us. Big
Landing
knees.
those knees by Romero.
Both of these guys just throwing bombs here right in front of us.
Nice knee to the body there. Oh, controlling the head.
The other thing is Romero is just smiling like there's no tomorrow.
Though I'm very impressed by Kelly's attacks, it doesn't seem like he has that fifth gear. You know, he's just kind of like static as far as his pace here. Whereas Romero, he's stuck in fifth gear.
Yeah, Romero, there is only one gear, and that's full speed ahead. Like any time here that Kelly misses, Romero capitalizes. Now for big
nice
knee
to the head.
Again, big knee to the body.
Romero working on the inside, going body, head, mixing up his attacks. Controlling the head there now in the clinch. And that just wears on your neck if you're Kelly there. You got Romero hanging on your head.
Kelly, though, throwing those heavy body shots. You're trying to make some space. Big knee there out of Kelly himself now. Kelly's got to get out of the cage, though. He's got to get out of this area. Raul is not letting him move one bit.
And that's where the age can kind of come into play. As he's set for a while, he's like maybe lost that sense of urgency, you know?
30 seconds here in round two.
Where he's so technically sound, he's comfortable there on the inside, but he doesn't have that sense of urgency when he has his back against the cage to move.
Right. And Kelly was a very mild-mannered guy yesterday in all of the press and all the stuff that he had to do. He's like, this isn't really me. I just want to fight. Well, he is in a fight now, David.
For sure.
What a round.
Wow. Pretty back and forth. Kelly's spending a little bit too much time against the cage here. He's not in any trouble necessarily, but if you're trying to win a fight, you gotta consider the judges and the scoring.
Right. Now, also, there has to be more urgency out of Kelly.
Yes, where he's doing a great job technically blocking, picking his shots. There's just not that aggressiveness there to put himself in a better position.
Now, David, talk us through our instant replay here. This is where Raul had him in the corner and wouldn't let him out.
Here, Kelly's just kind of laying back against the cage, defending very well. Not much is getting through. Romero is just throwing and throwing and throwing.
Third and final round.
Let's see if Kelly can just light that spark and finish this last 3 minutes here on top. He's so technically sound. He looks very well, but he's just not really aggressive enough.
Yeah, both of these guys, very seasoned veterans here. Romero again knocking him right in front of us here.
Romero
lighting him up.
Pushing him against the cage again.
Kelly fighting right back.
Nice uppercut by Kelly. He's picking those shots, and they're beautiful shots, but there's just not enough of them.
He's got to get out of here. He's got to get out. Oh, big head one. Right there, big knee to the head again. Romero just throwing everything but the kitchen sink, and David.
Wow,
and here
nice
David,
push kick.
Kelly's fighting back so hard here.
He looks good. He's technically sound. He's fighting back, but he's not leading the dance. He's responding. He needs to take control of these situations a little bit better. And it's interesting because you have, as far as fighting goes and styles go, you have two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Complete and total opposites. Raul Romero here is playing the role of dirty boxing.
Yes.
This is complete dirty boxing. Mike Anglin right on top of the action.
Finally,
here.
Kelly gets his back off the cage. Nice spin attack as we've
Good
been seeing.
follow-ups there.
Coming in, closing the guard, keeping his hands up high, but then he's right back against the cage. Romero controlling the head here, just landing shots.
Did you ever think Raul Romero would think that he was the youngster in the fight?
You know, I'm just waiting on him to get tired, man. Like, he's putting me to shame right now.
More knees to the body there out of Raul Romero.
They're working right in front of us. You can hear the grunts, you can hear the thuds of those shots.
Kelly has got to move. Romero makes a little space, lands some more shots there.
Romero doing a great job of picking his shots, going body, head, throwing in, mixing in the knees there.
50 seconds remaining.
Short time here for Romero, for Kelly to maybe make something happen. Hopefully he can get his back off the cage here, and at least in the fight on the even kill.
Yeah, Romero has made this so dirty, keeping that head position, inside, outside knees going to the body, then more punches. 28 seconds here.
Romero just digging his forehead into Kelly's temple. He's like, I'm going to poster you against this cage if I have to.
He's not letting him move whatsoever here.
15 seconds here. Romero just steady working. Kelly opening up a little bit here.
Got a throw.
Fighting to the end here. Spin. Oh, that one caught Romero on the temple. Wow.
What a fight, ladies and gentlemen. This crowd is going insane for these two fighters.
Both of these guys turned the clock back at least 30 years here.
A huge showing for both fighters here. Michael Kelly at 53 years old. Raul Romero at 48 years old. Both of these guys throwing absolute bombs here.
Impressive fight. I mean, no matter who wins this fight, no one has their head to hang over here.
Not at all. So impressive out of both of these guys here. That one definitely had fight of the night written all over it.
Hands down.
Talk us through our instant replay.
So here we say this was pretty much the theme of the fight. Raul Romero keeping Kelly against the cage, just landing those pot shots. Yeah, we saw Kelly. He's able to counter and has a good shot selection. He's just not throwing enough. And if you're a judge, you kind of have to look at that. These spinning attacks Kelly's been throwing throughout the whole fight, definitely beautiful to look at. Maybe not the most effective as far as when they land, but both of these guys did a solid job tonight. That was an exciting fight. I'm impressed, man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
very impressive.
Scorecards tonight. That was one hell of a fight. Let's give both of these fighters a big round of applause. Going to scorecards this evening, your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner this evening, the machine gun, Raul Romero.
A huge win for Raul Romero here, putting a 2-fight win streak on his kickboxing career. As I said, David, age is just a number.
Man, Raul Romero was able to just kind of enforce his will tonight. That's what really got him the win. It wasn't the prettiest, but it was definitely the most effective.